Everywhere I go I find that a poet has been there before me. If youth knew if age could. A certain degree of neurosis is of inestimable value as a drive, especially to a psychologist. The mind is like an iceberg, it floats with 1/7 of its bulk above water. The act of birth is the first experience of anxiety, and thus the source and prototype of the effect of anxiety. The first human who hurled an insult instead of a stone was the founder of civilization. Civilization began the first time an angry person cast a word instead of a rock. The ego is not master in its own house. Dreams are often most profound when they seem the most crazy. Neurosis is the inability to tolerate ambiguity. Sadism is all right in its place, but it should be directed to proper ends. The first requisite of civilization is that of justice. America is a mistake, a giant mistake. The liberty of the individual is no gift of civilization. It was greatest before there was any civilization. Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. Just as no one can be forced into belief, so no one can be forced into unbelief. A man who has been the indisputable favorite of his mother keeps for life the feeling of a conqueror. Children are completely egoistic. They feel their needs intensely and strive ruthlessly to satisfy them. Analogies, it is true, decide nothing, but they can make one feel more at home. What a distressing contrast there is between the radiant intelligence of the child and the feeble mentality of the average adult. Men are strong so long as they represent a strong idea. They become powerless when they oppose it. Religion is an illusion, and it derives its strength from the fact that it falls in with our instinctual desires. Where it was, their ego shall be. We are never so defenseless against suffering as when we love. Love and work. Work and love. That's all there is. If you can't do it, give up. One is very crazy when in love. Men are more moral than they think and far more immoral than they can imagine. The conscious mind may be compared to a fountain playing in the sun and falling back into the great subterranean pool of subconscious from which it rises. What we call happiness in the strictest sense comes from there, preferably sudden, satisfaction of needs which have been dammed up to a high degree. I cannot think of any need in childhood as strong as the need for a father's protection. What progress we are making! In the Middle Ages they would have burned me. Now they are content with burning my books. A man should not strive to eliminate his complexes but to get into accord with them. They are legitimately what directs his conduct in the world. The goal of all life is death. The voice of the intellect is a soft one, but it does not rest until it has gained a hearing. Love and work are the cornerstones of our humanness. Flowers are restful to look at. They have neither emotions nor conflicts. America is the most grandiose experiment the world has seen, but, I am afraid, it is not going to be a success. Being entirely honest with oneself is a good exercise. Whoever loves becomes humble. Those who love have, so to speak, pawned a part of their narcissism. The interpretation of dreams is the royal road to a knowledge of the unconscious activities of the mind. The doctor should be opaque to his patients and, like a mirror, should show them nothing but what is shown to him. Most people do not really want freedom, because freedom involves responsibility, and most people are frightened of responsibility.